However, based off of the rules that I've been told, he definitely violated. We're gonna use that word, you know what I'm saying? That's a heavy violation, you know, especially if dude was trying to fight his situation and he couldn't fight because of your testimony. It's really a sad situation. Well, since the last time we've sat down, a lot's transpired in the news.
The guy had reached out to me in my DM, and it was like, "Here, I got something that I want, you know, that you need to see." So I looked at it, I said, "Man, this some more bull crap somebody typed up and trying to get me to jump out there." So I went online. I had my people go online for me. I said, "Look this up," and it's on one of them BOP websites. I said, "Go to Pacer. Go in the courtroom and get it." And it was there. So I put it out, but you know, WEC got that lion roar, you know? I'm just one of the ones to just provide content. I'm the only one he looked up to that went bad. Okay, cool, I ain't mad. But now I got a right to respond. For every action, there's a reaction. So you diss me, I'm coming back because this is what I do. I'm Mr. Answer right back. Nah, I made a mistake. I don't want to plead out. So now they want to take that man rights from him. The people who on BG side.
Right.
They looking in the tunnel. They're not being fair. They're not saying, okay, listen, we're not gonna call Jizzle a rat, but we're gonna say Jizzle was in violation for getting on that stand. If you don't want to say BG ratted or he a snitch, you got to put him in the categories that he violated. He violated the G code. But behind closed door, they supposed to be letting know, man, you know good and well you weren't supposed to do that, man. But we're going to hold you down, but boy, you violated. That's what these situations, right? You see in the paperwork, you see where he got on the stand, on the grand jury to get this guy indicted. So how you feel about that? I haven't had a chance to find that out. Really, I don't care. Here's my thing. Me and BG don't run together. We not cool, we don't kick it and none of that, right? Everybody was against me when I come home. All of them. It wasn't until I started from the ground up building my platform, doing my content.
From the ground up.
So that people start like, oh, okay, we see you, boy.
I ain't said nothing.
But you looking.
I can't look at your shirt.
You see what it say?
Oh, yeah.
So now, I like for people to keep my name out there.
Right.
That's how content creators come up. That's how you get more and more followers.
Right.
By people say your name, and people gonna say it in a bad way, and then people gonna come to your page and be like, oh, this dude cool. So now it's always gonna be in their mind is this. He a rat, but he cool.
Turk came out and said the reason that him and BG fell out was because BG wanted Turk to work with law enforcement in order to help him while he was incarcerated. So Turk said he gave the police his number. Now, in BG's defense, the police he was talking about wasn't a regular police. It was a correctional officer or a detention officer, a federal detention officer, right? And Turk said he don't even play like that. So when he saw that, he agreed to looking out and providing the detention officer with whatever BG was inquiring. But he ended up saying he couldn't do that. You know, he from the streets. He don't play like that. That's like throwing rocks at the penitentiary.
So, like I said, I understand both situations. That's why I was like, I didn't chime in like, oh yeah, you down bad. Or no, because I've been to prison and I want somebody, man, got to handle that for me. And then I see that I'm home. If one of my homies was to call me now, like, yo, I'm gonna talk to him at that time. But when he hang up, he ain't gonna never hear my voice. Hey, boy, I ain't calling you, but you can't call me no more. Don't call me about no contraband. Boy, I'm on this side now. It's sweet out here. I'm not saying that my homie will rather get me in trouble. What I'm saying is, if one of them inmates get to hating and tell on the CO, and the CO get popped, he gonna tell on everybody. Now you dragging me in. Now I gotta leave the family. My wife. My churn. Man, I might go, first of all, I gotta traffic this stuff. Police can pull in, I get caught with this stuff. I got a wife, like I said, I got children. So that's why I understand both sides in a situation like that. So now, he telling people behind the scene, yeah, that rat, this, but yet you holler at me in the DM. So I'm like, man, these dudes, they with the same old stuff. I think they say, if you gonna stand on, you a stand-up guy, you ain't with all this, then don't holler at me behind the scene, but yet you go to the family and to the world like, man, y'all don't mess with him. He slick dissing, he slick dissing, he slick dissing. Then the last one was when we carried with the what he said, when he said about, since when did a rat opinion matter? And I'm like, boy, I got paperwork right here where you done went to the grand jury, you talking about some, what is you doing? Yo, you tripping. But see, he never thought that was gonna come out. Bruh, everything he do to the dark come to the light. So it was like, oh, he telling them there who do that. They had the paperwork on it, right? So I was letting the cut on it. But then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna let that go because I dissed him first. Came back because I was like, BG, you the celebrity. Hot not the celebrity. You letting Hot make a diss song and you co-signing it. You pushing this message.
I have to ask you about Ronald Slim Williams. You know what I'm saying? When Slim got the news about you exposing BG, what was his take?
Slim told me to fall back for me and Baby getting into it. Because he know Baby said that disrespect, and I could have got disrespectful too. A man can't tell me to chill. Now, if you gave me a A&R job at Cash Money, or you gave me a couple of $100,000 meal or two, what I'm supposed to have, then I could chill. I just be kicked back like, girl, I see you, girl. Listen, all this stuff is facade. That street code stuff is overrated, and a lot of this is a lot of favoritism. But in the midst of that, bro, like I said, I'm enjoying life, bro.
I definitely understand, Giggity.
And I love and respect Slim. Like, man, yo, cause it was all out of innocence with BG. It's like, bro, I got somebody ready to move for me, man. It's kind of hard.
Turk just, at the end of the day, Turk just should have told him what was up and kept it integral. But Turk didn't do anything wrong.
Turk agreed, like, I got you. Then he thought about it later, like, oh, no, I ain't about to do that.
And then he quit answering the phone.
I'd be mad with him, right? I'm on this side. Look at that. Come on, man. Bro, like, for real, that's the stuff we take for granted. We in prison, bro. We take all that stuff for granted, bro. And you know, some people be like, that been out here for a long time, like, man, I ain't got time to be overlooking the city of Dallas. I ain't got time for that. But when you been locked up a long time, now you home, now you like, man, look at this. Look at that big old pretty little ball, that light up at night.
He gonna step with bricks on his head. You know what I'm saying? Honeycomb is different. He a different beast. Yeah.
Okay, well, Honeycomb got a fight on his hand. He got a fight on his hand, bro. Because the Fed didn't got involved. If the Fed really, I heard they did. If they really got involved, he got a fight on his hand. Because the Fed gonna try to hold him in there. So now how you gonna, unless somebody in the car take the charge. Now what's gonna happen is the state gonna violate you from being around that gun. The feds, they gonna want to take you to war anyway because they like, nah, you had knowledge. Prove, we're gonna let the jury see if you knew that gun was in there. But if the dude, whoever it is that's in there with it and say, oh, that was my gun, he know it was in there. I don't know what all he got caught with. What I heard was, I know it was a gun involved. So now the question is, do you think Honeycomb Brady's gonna go to grand jury and say, okay, my man said that's his gun? Do you think Honeycomb Brady's gonna go to that grand jury and say, oh, my security, or that was his gun?
What'd you think of Finesse making fun of Brazy?
I respect it, but I don't respect it. And the reason why I say I respect it, because there was internet ops that was going at one another. So it's all fair and games. Get them how you can get them, right? I didn't respect it because when Honeycomb was on his top coming at him, he was quiet on the set. He wasn't answering back. He was just like, man, I'm focusing on this. I ain't worrying about that. Nah, bro, that ain't cool. Nah, because now, had you been going back hard like Brazy was doing, because here's the thing. It's not like you can't say, no, I ain't going to entertain him because it's going to blow him up. He was already blowing up all for you. You got to be protected. We see over and over and over what happened with these celebrities, the cutthroat stuff, how cutthroat this business is. Because people take stuff from the street, bring it to the internet, then from the internet back to the streets. So now, the enemy not sleeping. You have to wait to hear from him. But right now is not a time to be posting stuff because the case still new. Now, yeah, you want to put your fans and people who care about you on point, but you don't do it like that. Feds watch all that, they're going to have that in court. So sometimes we just got to be patient, move accordingly. Once it's all said and done, then you can put it all out.